welcome to the Sinclair Paranormal Investigation Agency. Episode 7, Lagi Anai.
Let's go check out the club. Oh my god, I was such a party girl.
Oh, I guess we should go to that club potentially.
I had a GPA of 0.9.
What time is it? Can we go to the club now, or is it?
Yes,
is that
you can
something
go
we
to the
should
club
plan out?
now.
Hey, we all gotta dress up fancy.
No. You got to dress up crazy. This isn't that kind of club. This is like one of those crazy clubs. Like if you look normal, you're not gonna fit in. So like,
Well, that guy was looking awfully posh.
yeah. He's doing a bit, man. Like everybody, you gotta dress up like
So, are
you're
you gonna dress up like Sherlock?
like Sherlock would fit right in, man. You gotta dress up like an 1880s aristocrat, essentially.
Okay, I can do that.
So I dress up in my Sherlock Holmes outfit with my long pipe.
Do I gotta spend some moderately priced items to get some posh attire?
Surely you've got some clothes at home.
Yeah, everybody's got clothes that fit. Perfect.
What about Matthew? What are you looking like, Matthew?
Like you wouldn't bat an eye if I was standing next to Napoleon.
Okay. And Brittany?
Oh my god. I'm just wearing I just technically just wrapped a lot of duct tape around my body.
Okay.
So I was really stiff moving. I'm wearing a bodysuit underneath it, so I'm not completely naked or ruining my skin, but it's just a bunch of duct tape wrapped around my body.
Like a duct tape
and then I
mummy.
have a lot of eyeliner on, but I didn't put it on well because of the duct tape, so it's just kind of all over my forehead.
Yeah, so you guys show up to this club entrance, and there's a line of people. You wait in it a little bit, and there's a bouncer at the front. He kind of looks Sean up and down, waves him in. He looks James up and down, waves him in. Looks Matthew up and down and nods and waves him in. And then he looks Brittany up and down. And then he looks Brittany up and down again. Kind of looks a little confused. And then just kind of goes, and waves you in anyways.
That guy was so into me. That guy was so fucking into me.
As soon as I get in, I beeline away from Brittany.
Okay. You enter in and you see a large dance floor with various people dancing around. There's loud music playing, lots of strobe lights and fog machines. There seems to be a packed bar on each side of the club, and there's an upper balcony that kind of overlooks the main area, and there's various people up there sitting and drinking, and there's some beautiful ladies walking around with drinks on trays, offering them to the people in the crowd.
I go up to one of the beautiful ladies, and I'm like, "Hey, we're looking for a replacement beautiful lady for our detective agency. Are you interested?" No, I don't do that. I just walk around, and I'm looking for any of the faces that we saw at the docks, the bodyguards or the salesman.
Why don't you make an intellect check for me, level 3?
Dude, I'm putting effort into that one.
In the meantime, could I have one of those really dumb masks that go over your eyes like they have in the Venice, ballrooms or whatever it's called?
Absolutely.
And I'm holding it up, and I look so tacky.
I don't know what my thing was.
You look beautiful.
But I put effort in, and I got a 12.
Okay, so yeah, you pass. You look around and you notice on the top balcony you see the man from the vehicle that Matthew met sitting up there.
All right, I motioned to Matthew. Hey, is that guy that sold you the thing, right?
I look over. I think
That's definitely the guy. That's definitely the guy.
That's got to be him.
You should go say hi, and
I
it
should
won't be
wait.
weird.
I'll be able to identify him for sure by his handshake.
Yeah. Just go up and say hi to him, because it won't be weird, because you guys already met.
I will walk up
hey.
completely silent and just stick out my hand for a handshake.
It's an upstairs area.
Yeah.
Like a balcony.
Yeah.
Can we get to it, or is it
So when you go to get to the upstairs area, you kind of get told off by one of the guards. Like, areas for VIP only.
I am a curator of mystical arts. Let me in.
What were you saying,
walking
Brittany?
around. I'm just saying, this whole time I've been walking around trying to convince everybody that I'm like a really high fashion icon because I know we need to get to the VIP stuff. And so I figure if I just befriend enough people who are like terrible and narcissistic and shallow, I'll get in. And I figure this place is
Okay.
full of them.
Yeah, make me a level. We'll call it a level 5 intellect.
And something that might help this is that my character was a sorority girl, loves partying, and was a business major, so she knows how to talk to people. You know, she's also dressed like an insane person, and she's conventionally attractive.
I think your unique outfit might actually ease your task by one step. Because I imagine it's something that crazy actors would have done in 2019. So, we'll call it a level 4.
I got a 17.
Okay, yeah. So you've convinced a decent amount of people in the crowd that you are a big deal, and they're taking photos with you. They're like, she's from that one movie, and then everyone like
"Yes,
rushes
I
up. It's
am
like,
from that
no,
one
no,
movie."
seriously. And they take some pictures with you, and since you've kind of got like duct tape on your face, it's hard to tell if you're really from that one movie or not. And then
I say,
you.
darling, you must let me take my friend Matthew. He must come with me into the VIP section where we're currently not.
Please.
Currently not.
My name isn't Matthew, it's James.
James, I forgot again.
And then you're talking to the guard, and he sees this like group of like 10 people that are like kind of like pushing to get as close to you as possible, and he kind of is like, oh, okay, well, let's get her up here before anything bad happens, and ushers you and your friend Matthew / James up the stairs.
That works swimmingly.
Yeah, so you head up the stairs, and on the top layer, it's a much more relaxed atmosphere. You see a man in this sitting on this big couch, and he's wearing an expensive looking suit, and he's got it's got the patterns of like a cow on it, like it's cow print. And then he's got a large smile with some golden teeth and a small thin mustache across his lips. And there are 4 ornately dressed women all around him. One of them is holding a cigar. The other one lights the cigar for him. The third one serves him a drink from a tall ornate glass, while the other one gives him a back massage. And then you look around and you see some other pretty important looking people. And is that British actor you recognize? And then over on your left, you see the man that you spoke to in the trade.
Okay, well, I go up and I do the same thing that I tried to do earlier and try to shake it.
He kind of gives you a funny look, and then his bodyguard shakes your hand.
Oh, tragic. How will I be able to ascertain his identity without the handshake? I say, greetings, gentlemen. I couldn't help notice you over here.
Do I know you?
Oh, no, but
You look mighty familiar.
me? You've seen someone like me before? That seems impossible.
Where do I know you from?
So my skill, I have a skill.
Are we all up there now?
Sean and James kind of got left in the dust.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's what I thought.
So I have this. Wait, where is it? I have impersonate.
Okay.
Which helps me, appear as someone else.
Mm-hmm.
What's
What's your goal to appear as?
Just someone that's not me.
I mean, you were
I
impersonating
gain-
last time, so I don't think he truly knows it's you.
Okay, sure.
But he thinks you. Like, I don't imagine your impersonate is literally like shape changing. It's just like a new veil of atmosphere and attitude, and maybe some makeup / hair wig, something like that.
Yeah. So I say, well, maybe not, but the night is always young, and it seems like to meet new friends. How do you do?
Doing well. Many people come around this area looking for certain things. You
Oh,
don't happen
yes.
to be looking for something specific?
Something specific. Well, I like to keep my options open. I have a great personal collection of many different things. Of something of oddities, so to say, relics of the past.
Tell me about some of these relics.
Well, ones that I own, please. Divulge so much information so quickly. I would never be that liberal.
Well, I myself am very interested in relics, especially ones of great historical significance,
Yes.
and I know many people up here who pay top dollar for items that items like the ones you suggest. But some people collect things like cards and coins, and I'm
Oh,
much more interested in things on another level.
plain amateurist and boring. I'm looking for, like, I show great interest in delving into the Britannic mysteries, the Celtic mysteries of our past, the story of the land, the ceremonies that they performed. They are of particular interest to me.
I think we could. Think we have a lot in common. And he extends his hand for a handshake.
Oh, yes. Hold on. Give him the handshake.
Yeah, you do. And then he goes, I think I'd like to introduce you to somebody.
Oh,
And
I love acquaintances.
he takes you over toward the large man sitting in the large couch. And the guards kind of stand in between Brittany and heading that direction as he leads you alone toward the man on the couch.
I look at him and I say, "Are you the pimp around here?" Excuse me, I jest.
And he laughs this big hearty laugh. He's like, yeah, some may call me that. I don't generally treat my women so ravenously. They are merely here to give me drinks and massages every once in a while. I'm a classy man. And I see that you've come over here with my dear friend Lloyd. Floyd. His name's Floyd. My dear friend Floyd, and it's not often that a man that Floyd brings a man to me. You must have told him something exciting. Why don't you share with me?
Oh, yes, of course. You see, I have particular interest in. You see, I a bit of a history buff myself, and I'm particularly interested in the history of this land, and I believe that the people that came before us, the Britons, the Celts, the all manner of peoples here on this island. I believe that perhaps they can tell a different story of this world that isn't necessarily well known to us in this modern day time. I believe that they have many mysteries that can be unlocked through ways that don't seem obvious to us.
I very much agree. Is that your lady friend over there? And he gestures to Brittany being blocked by the guards. I imagine throwing a fit.
Oh yes, please. Yeah. Lady friend is certainly one way to put it. I am acquainted with her.
And he goes, bring her over. And the guard kind of like pushes your back, Brittany, and shoves you toward him.
Yes, I'm waddling over there. I almost fall because the duct tape makes it very hard for me to bend my, elbows and knees. But I'm like waddling over there, and I go, "Thank you. Do you know what movie I might have been in?"
Was it I don't know any movies. Was it
You're right.
Bond?
It was the newest Demon Slayer movie. I was in that movie.
I'm not familiar.
I played Tanjiro.
That came out in 2025. I believe the year is the year of our Lord 2019.
No, I came out in the Demon Slayer movie in
The Mugen
2019.
Train.
Oh,
I don't even think that was out yet. It came out like 2021.
How
Um,
would you know when the movie is? Huh?
it's whatever. It's whatever. Now Matthew, I'm quite intrigued by your interest.
God,
As
please, it's James.
actually, I don't even know if you introduced yourself,
I
but
haven't said a name, but the name is James.
good to meet you, James. Tell me, did anyone else come to this bar with you? I know the guards down the stairs can be quite stingy, but you seem like someone I would like to get to know a lot better.
Oh, you treat me too kindly. Yes, I did come with a group. You know, I can't help myself. I love having a crowd about me at times. You know, but when it's necessary. I'm also good at not being in crowds. And I wink at him. Um, yes, I point them out. Those two, I came with those.
Go round them up as well, and the guards kind of come down and grab both of you around the arms and kind of like pull you up the stairs and drop you in front of this big man, this large man.
So we're all up there now.
Yeah, you're all up there now.
Perfect.
And he goes. Well, good to meet you all. Please enlighten me with your names.
Hey, I'm Sean McHenry. Good to meet you, sir. What's your name again?
Well, most people call me Loggy.
Lagi Anai?
So you're familiar. See, Matthew, I knew you brought good taste with you.
James.
Quite a big deal around these parts. I'm not surprised that you've heard of me. And the one of his ladies leans over and he takes a puff out of his cigar. What about the scrawny one there?
Oh, I go by Charles, and I'm something of a researcher, and I love learning as much as I possibly can. I would like to discuss with you a little bit, if at all possible.
Of course. Nothing makes me happier than a man on a mission to discover. I had dreams once myself, and I played the game, and it wasn't my thing. I like to keep my hands dry nowadays, if you know what I mean.
Oh, of course. You want to happen to know? You want to happen to have any ideas about a pen uh, of maybe special quality in any of your time?
A pen of special quality.
Yeah, so maybe a
Hmm.
quill pen capable of writing great works, one
Ah.
intertwined with British history.
Now, Matthew, you didn't tell me you had a historian on this level here with you. Come, and he kind of like ushers you in close. You can smell the tobacco on his breath as he speaks to you, and he's like lean toward you, and he goes, "I know of the pen you speak, but I have never laid my own eyes on it. But very, very few, actually, never, have I had another person know of its existence. It it validates me to see that someone has found the same records as me, the same historical evidence of this great pen. And I believe you know the significance of this pen and how it has shaped the world we live in today. But obviously, if those secrets got out, it may have dire consequences for history, one of history's figures.
Oh, of course.
You don't
Hey,
happen to know where this pen is, do you?
no, I've been looking for it myself. I suppose it's a secret that I consider my guess you could call it my inheritance.
Well, if you ever do find this pen, I can promise you I will make it worth your while. And he like sticks a card in your pocket.
Okay.
He goes, "So Sean, tell me about yourself. What brings you here tonight?"
I'm just a everyday collector of abnormal items. Speaking of, I just ran across a very strange item. You may have heard of it. It's a meat grinder that grinds meat out of anything alive. Know anything about it?
And Floyd kind of perks up and he goes, "Wait a minute." And he looks at you really closely and he goes, "How'd you get that? I just sold it to someone like 2 days ago."
Oh, you sold it to him. Well, one of my friends has it. He was showing it to me. I heard you guys talking about oddities. I thought you might know something about this oddity.
Yeah, Loggy kind of like narrows his eyes and looks you up and down, and he goes, "Many of my, you seem to be aware of my business, and many of the things that I deliver have odd capabilities, yes, but I I don't generally look to discover them myself. I played that game a long time ago, and trust me, it's not worth it. Your friends seem smart, and if I were you, I would be very gentle around things like this. Collection is the most rewarding thing to do with these sorts of items."
Interesting. So where do you get these items?
I get them here and there. I have a lot of connections all across the globe. But my major inlet of items is it's actually police departments. They get their hands on these things, and a few police officers die here and there, and they don't know what to do with them. And I spread my wings, and I save them from that horrible nightmare, and then I can turn around and sell it.
Interesting. I have no other questions. Well, that's great. Thanks for your time, man. You mind if I light up my pipe?
Oh, a man after my own heart. And the lady like leans in and gives him another puff of the cigar.
All right, so I'm puffing on my pipe.
Now, Matthew, you brought these people here to me. What are you really here for?
Build connections.
What kind of connections?
Well, there's so many things floating around in this world, and how am I able to obtain them if I don't know that they exist? Talking to people, hearing what they have, hearing their thoughts, leading on clues together. That is the type of thing that I'm looking for.
Well, Matthew, I like you, so I'm gonna give you this advice. I'm gonna tell you
Yes.
this story of how I got into the business, and I'm gonna urge you to stay out of it. I, at one point, worked for this man. This man's name was Jurgen Leitner. He was obsessed with books, but not just normal books, not something that a normal person would collect. These books were evil, and they had the power of nightmares, and they seemed so much more intense than any artifact I had seen before or after, and he had hundreds of them. I don't know why these books were so evil and sinister, but this man, Leitner, he didn't yield to these books, and he planned to collect them all. What a stupid goal. He even put a library tag on each one. It said property of the library of Jurgen Leitner. And he wanted to learn the power of each one. And to do so, he was a smart man, I'll give him credit. He hired people like me, youngins who are quick to want to learn all the information about the world, and he had us read the books. And he watched what happened. Many of us vanished into thin air, locked inside our own minds. Some of us died days later from unexplained accidents. I was lucky. I didn't end up having anything happen to me, not in the short time that I worked there, but he tried his best to keep these all in one spot. But when I tell you these books are powerful, more powerful than anything, they can't all be kept in one spot. They're too much for the world to handle when they're all brought together. So he tried to spread them out as best he could, but even that didn't work. Eventually, things came for these books, and they destroyed the library and killed Leitner, and I barely escaped with my life. And ever since that, I have vowed to, I don't play with these things. I don't touch these things. I simply sell them to people who can do as they want. I made it my business, and I don't deal in books. Not books anymore. Nothing's as evil as a book. And I just want you to know, I know what you're doing. I know that you're buying artifacts from me and investigating them. You could get yourself killed, and you seem like a bright man, and I don't want that to happen to you. I sell these books to I sell these artifacts to stupid men, not men like you.
Well, it's It's more than I could have ever hoped for to gain advice. It's almost as good as, anything else. Well, I will keep it in mind.
And if you really are insistent on buying these items, then maybe you're not the man that I thought you were, but my store is always open.
I'll keep that in mind.
Do you have a catalog?
I do.
Awesome. Could I see it?
Yeah, so he tells you he has 3 items near or at this location at this moment. He has a chess piece that costs 2 moderately priced items, a hand mirror that costs 4 moderately priced items, and a large painting of an empty landscape which costs 2 moderately priced items.
Dude, I'll take the lot.
You'll take all of it?
That's 8, right? I think I added it up right.
It's 8, yep.
Boom! I got 8.
Well, Matthew, be careful with that one. Don't stand too close to him. And he gives you the 3 items.
Are they like in a case or something?
Yeah, they're in like he gives you it to them in like boxes.
I've been trying to develop a way of interpreting and teasing out the mysteries of items that I find. Do you happen to have any tips for me as far as investigating these certain items to find their properties, their history, or maybe their uses?
Well, like I mentioned, the only time I've seen someone try and control items like this, it ended in horrible disaster, and I would urge you not to go down the same path as him. But in terms of understanding these items, there's a group I've heard of. They seem to have a way with understanding things more than anyone I've ever met. And I've only met them once or twice when they come to buy things for me. But I think I remember them calling themselves the Watchers, but that I don't know anymore.
The Watchers.
Yes,
Oh.
they've purchased items from me in the past, and they always seem to know details about me that I swear I've never told anyone, or they
Eh.
seem to know where I am before I even get there.
You're saying you believe that they're active now?
Oh well, I've certainly sold things to them in the past, and I haven't lived that long of a life.
Thank you for this information.
A whisper. Hey, it's probably those men in black we don't keep seeing in all the scenes.
I would have made the connection. I thought the Watchers have been gone for centuries.
Tell me more about your apartment.
It's I guess in my head it's a 1-bedroom apartment. There is an adjoining room, so I guess technically it'd be like a 2-bedroom apartment, but I just use it as like as I use it as a space to like store things basically, and but like that's the room that Brittany is now living in.
Mm-hmm.
And I got a small sofa, a really old TV that I pawned off somebody,
Mm-hmm.
and like a kind of less than ideally cleaned kitchen. I'd say, I have more important things to worry about. But other than that, a pretty standard apartment. Not much decoration really. I kind of like clearly don't have a lot of money, and also I'm really focused on other things.
Mm-hmm. What's your bedroom like? Like let's say you're coming home from a long day at work and you're heading to bed. What happens? What goes on?
I probably like go make myself like a microwave dinner. I eat that. I go to my room and I have a mattress on the floor, no bed frame.
Okay.
I usually stay up at night. I have a computer. I scour the like Reddit threads and things like that for like local things. I still, for my days of disproving the supernatural, I still have a habit of perusing the same forums and things.
Mm-hmm.
And I will kind of occasionally I'll do maintenance on my gear. I am very meticulous about that. It's the only thing I take really good care of. And then I will like brush my teeth and lay down on my bed and go.
All right. Yeah, so you lay down in your bed and you go to sleep. You close your eyes and you toss and turn for a little bit thinking about all the weirdness that's come into your life in the last several weeks. And slowly you drift off to sleep. And after a little bit, you awake and you see your clock and it's maybe 2, 3 a.m. And you look down off the foot of your mattress and you see a figure standing in your room.
Okay.
And it seems to be average height, and you can really only make out the outline of it right now.
I immediately reach nearby and I grab for my I have a crowbar next to
Okay.
my bed, and
Yeah.
I reach for that, and I say, "Who's there?"
Yeah, so you attempt to reach for the crowbar, but you can't seem to move your arms, your legs, even your head. You can't really move anything but your eyeballs. And this figure just stands there at the door, and you notice that it seems to put its hands in its put its head in its hands and lean forward almost as if it's crying. And you notice a series of web bits coming along the walls, all stretching back toward you.
My eyes dance rapidly. I repeat in my head like, "This isn't real. This isn't real. This isn't real. It's just a dream."
Yeah, you do so, and your eyes dart around the room, and you see the figure look his head up, and you can make out some more details on his face, and he seems to look like teenage-ish boy, similar to your age. And you see tears running down his face, and then you blink, and it's all gone, and you can move again.
Okay. I am I have experienced certain things like that before. I have reoccurring nightmares from what happened to me in my youth. I think back to my friend that drowned in the river, and I immediately do everything I can. I start doing counting exercises to try to stop myself from freaking out and thinking of that day. I kind of say well, I guess I'm awake now. That was a weirdly realistic dream. Just because I can't help myself, I look at the walls for signs of the webbing, anything like that.
Yeah, you see nothing. Everything looks like it's normal, back in place.
Is the carpet on the floor, is it depressed in a specific way that would indicate someone was there?
Nope.
Okay, well, I just take the only logical conclusion I can manage and say that I just must have been dreaming.
Okay. So, what does Sean's house look like?
It's like a flat with you walk in up a couple stairs. There's a front sitting room with a TV, kitchen, and then you go upstairs and there's a bedroom.
Okay. So it's late, it's after dinner. What kind of things are you doing when it gets to the wee hours of the night?
I'm online researching stuff, and I'm I go out back and I have a cigar, I light up my pipe, that kind of stuff. Just depends on the day.
So you notice it's around 7 p.m. and you hear a heavy knock on your door.
I go to the door and I look through the peephole first because I'm
you see two large burly men with a large wooden box, and standing between them is a well-dressed man with black hair, and you recognize this man to be the person you met at the bar a few weeks ago. You remember his name was Norman.
Okay. Yeah, I talk through the door. What do you guys want? Can I help you?
He goes, "Oh, is this where Sean lives?
Yeah.
We met at the bar. You said you'd
Yeah.
help me with that job."
Oh, yeah. You're Norman, aren't you?
Yeah, it's Norman. I'm ready. We're ready for the job.
All right, come on in, Norm. And I open the door.
So when you open the door, he goes, it's good to see you again, and extends his hand for a handshake.
I shake his hand.
He then turns and gestures to this large wooden box that these two large men are holding, and he says, "Oh, this is the job. They're just carriers. Don't mind them." And they kind of like push their way inside, drop the box right at the front of your entryway. He goes, "Okay, here's what I need from you. It's super simple, and it should be well worth the payment. This box is very unique, and it needs a place to stay for a bit, and I think you could keep it here for a few weeks until we come to pick it up." That's the whole job.
That you just want me to babysit the box?
I just want you to babysit the box, and it would be best if no one else knows about the box. It's very unique, and I can't spare the details, but it needs to be housed for a little bit, and it needs to be housed in secrecy.
Well, first of all, I'm sure that's fine. Is it dangerous? What's in this box?
So you'll notice that the box is, it's a wooden box and has scratch marks all over it, and it's written in big red letters as "Do not open." And the box is chained shut with a large metal padlock, and there's a key sitting inside the padlock. And he goes, I mean, there's really not much more, but don't open the box. Obviously, I mean, look at it. I don't think it's dangerous, but I haven't opened it. I would advise not doing that. And if you just kind of leave it in a corner somewhere for a few weeks, when we'll be back to pick it up, it shouldn't cause you any issues.
Okay, so I say, we'll get your two blokes there to take it and put it in the corner, and I motion over it next to the couch.
He turns to them and goes "Come on, move it." And they hustle over and pick it up and move it into the corner where you asked and set it down.
All right, and how much does this pay again?
Oh, if you'll remember, you got 5 expensive items last time we talked.
Oh, that's right. And then I get 5 more on completion of the job. Is that what we agreed to?
No, you asked for half up front, but I just gave you all up front.
Oh, that's right. all right, Norm. Well, thanks a lot. I'll watch your box for you.
He goes, "All right, thank you. We'll be back in a few weeks to pick it up. Just remember, don't open it. It's probably not good." And he leaves.
Of course, I won't open it. So I go straight to the box. I knock on it.
Yeah, you knock on it and nothing happens.
Okay.
Yeah, it just sounds like a normal box.
I shake it. I rock it back and forth.
You attempt to rock it back and forth, but it is extremely heavy, and
I can't even wiggle it.
No, well, you can wiggle it if you really get underneath it and try to lift it up.
I take my crowbar out and I lift it up and then I drop it.
Yeah, you do. It lands with a heavy thud on your floor. Nothing out of the ordinary happens.
All right, I sit and I think to myself, should I just call my buddies? I mean, this is what we do, and they could come over and we could open it. And I'm thinking to myself, and I'm waiting for my conscience to tell me.
Your conscience just reminds you that Norman said that it's best if it stays here in secrecy.
He wanted me to keep it a secret, and he wanted me to not open it. So I'll just break one of his rules, and I go and I turn the lock and I open it. But I do it really slow,
Yeah. So when you turn the key and open the box, I need you to make a level 7 might or intellect roll.
And this is a D20, right? As I recall.
So level 7 is a DC 21.
Well, I'm gonna obviously put effort towards it, right?
Yeah.
So I've got more might. You said it's the same difficulty either way?
It's the same difficulty either way. You just get to
and
pick
remind me,
which
it
one you
takes
use.
3 points to do it, to put effort towards it?
Unless you have an edge.
I don't have an edge on might. But you said it has to be might or what? Or intellect?
Intellect. Yep.
Oh, we'll do intellect then. So that only takes 2.
It only costs 1 because you have 2 edge, so it takes the price from 3 down to 1.
No, you said I can only do 1 though, right?
Yep.
Alright, do I have anything else that'll help me?
Hopefully.
I'm looking. I have a gun. I could shoot it. I think that's all. Well, I don't know what the thing is, so I don't know if I have anything else that would help me. I'm suspicious. That should help me. I'm suspicious of the box as I open it.
Suspicious would have helped you to not open the box, probably. Yeah, so it's gonna be a DC 18.
An 18?
Yeah.
Alright, let's see what I get. I got a 5.
Okay, so I will let you know now. You can spend 1 XP to re-roll your die if you want, for
but
as
I'm
many
just gonna get
times as you
another
have
5.
XP.
Oh, I gotcha. I mean, I guess I can spend an XP. Sure.
Okay.
Oh, wait, you have to do that, though.
Yeah,
can't
I
control
took it
that.
away.
Okay, cool. Oh, I messed up, because now it's... Okay, there, it's fixed. I got a... It's kind of on the line. It says I got a 17. Does that do it?
It's supposed to be an 18.
Okay, well, I got a 17. I don't want to lie to you. I mean, I only get what? I can only do it 3 more times?
Yeah, you could only do it 3 more times.
I mean, it's fine. Like, what happens, happens, right?
Yeah. So, so you open up this box, and inside of it, you see a staircase that travels down almost infinitely. Like, it shouldn't be able to exist. It's on the second floor of a building, but somehow a staircase extends down all the way. But you feel compelled to go into the staircase.
Okay. I'm like, whoa, that's a steep staircase. But when you say compelled, can I just say I'm not going to go on the staircase?
You can make.
What do you mean by compelled?
Like you are being forced into the staircase against your will.
Okay, I want to resist that compulsion. Or is that what I already did?
Yeah. So try to make me a might roll, and you are going to get. So it's a level 7. You can spend an effort again because it's a new roll.
Effort. Yeah, I'll spend effort.
And I'm going to. We'll see what you roll first.
I got a 10.
Okay. So we're gonna say that you use up your cheating death cipher, and so as you begin to step into this box, you, out of some force of miracle, you slam the lid shut, almost in like a gut reaction, and you do so, but you also slam it right on your foot, and it's gonna cut your big toe off.
Oh no!
You gonna, like, what do you do? Your toes cut off. You slam the lid on this box.
I'm like, not a. I hate it when my toe gets cut off. That's the worst. So I go ahead and bandage that up, and I'm like, well, I guess it's time to go to the National Health. And I go and I get online and I get in the EQ, and it tells me that it's a 14-hour wait to be seen at the emergency room.
Yep. And so then you
I'm
die
like,
from blood loss in 14 hours. No.
Well, no, I can definitely stop. And wait, I can tell you this for sure, Jacob. You would not die from blood loss from a severed toe. I know this for a fact.
Personal experience.
Personal experience. Severed toe, you can staunch the bleeding. So I apply pressure with a rag and I staunch the bleeding and I hobble out to the street and I wave down a taxi. Hey, National Health Clinic, eh?
Yeah, he goes, oh, I'll get you there right away, and he takes you there really quickly.
All right, I get there, and I go to the nurse. I'm like, yeah, did I go to the nurse?
Yeah.
The triage nurse. I'm like, hey, I had a little mishap with my toe here. It seems to be missing. I'd like to get it looked at if that's all right.
Yeah, they take you in and get you fixed up, and you get like it takes you a few days to recover, and then you're back at the house.
Oh, so I'm rested.
Yeah, you're rested. You're good to go. You're back at the house. They gave you some heavy painkillers.
I feel like they'd give me like morphine and probably some like Tylenol D.
Yeah, definitely.
Again, I know this. At first they gave me Percocet, but Percocet gave me hallucinations, and I called and said, hey, stop giving me Percocet. I'm dying over here. So they gave me Tylenol D. So now how much Tylenol D do I got?
1 pack, I guess. You're the one who knows better than me.
Okay, I've got Tylenol D. I probably got 20 tablets total.
Okay.
And I've got some, and then I've got some fresh bandages and. Man, it's hard to type in here. So I've got bandages, because they'd give you a whole bunch of those for sure, more than you need.
Yeah,
And then some disinfectant soap. Because the national health, like for real.
yeah. They'll give you everything.
Let's see. That's probably all they give you, honestly.
So once you're back at the house, you glance over at the coffin, remembering what happened, and you know for certain that if you had walked into that fully, you would be dead forever.
I go Google it. I go search it. Infinite staircase coffin.
Yeah, you look into it and you don't find too much besides a few people talking about infinite staircases on Reddit, but nothing in regards to the box itself.
Interesting.
And at this moment, I think you would glance over at your new picture that you have.
Oh sure. Oh yeah, because I'm recovering, and because I'm recovering, I'm sitting there, and I hung the picture up on the wall. So I go up to it, and I just start looking at it.
Yeah, you're longingly looking at this picture of an empty field that you bought from Loggy and I a few nights ago.
And I think to myself, man, I love this picture. I love this empty field so much.
And then you wonder, it almost seems like it's nighttime, but it was morning just a few minutes ago, and then you kind of your eyes flutter and then fade to black.
And I wonder if it's the drugs or the empty field.
Many of the themes, backgrounds, lore, and characters in this podcast are based on the Magnus Archives podcast, produced by Rusty Quill. The TTRPG is produced by Monte Cook in partnership with Rusty Quill. This podcast operates under a Creative Commons Attribution, Non-Commercial, Share-alike 4.0 International License. We hope you enjoyed this episode. Please leave a like or comment to show your appreciation.